And thanks for joining us. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm Brendan McLaughlin. Tonight, Tampa City Council considering tough new laws. It's one law that many bar and club owners think is unfair and aimed at the wrong people. So they were downtown early this morning to speak their minds. The shootings and stabbings that plagued Ybor City a few years ago have dropped off dramatically. Some of the most troublesome clubs like Fuel and Empire went out of business.
Yeah, we had a problem down here.
Richard Boom, owner of the Dirty Shame Pub on 7th Avenue, says no one tried harder to stop the violence than Ybor City business owners.
Repeatedly went to the city and said, can't you close these guys down? And the answer that we repeatedly got back was, no, we cannot.
Well, now the city council is trying, talking about an ordinance that would require clubs, defined as having a cover charge, late hours, and room for 250 to 2,000 people, to get an operating permit. Some club owners feel the law is misguided.
We don't need to punish good operators singled out in Ybor City for past bad behavior.
Another concern is that the permit could be revoked for repeated incidents of violence, underage drinking, or drug possession. And that could make the club managers reluctant to report crime to the police.
Good operators who are working with TPD, okay, as opposed to, you had so many infractions, yeah, but I called you about it.
Richard Boom came to express his guarded support for a club permit that would not affect his bar, but you'll see him back here next week when the council discusses another law that would make all bars close at midnight unless they apply for a special permit to stay open later.
That makes no sense, and that certainly is a hardship. It applies to everybody that owns a liquor license. It's a lot of people.
Just over 1,300 people with alcohol licenses in Tampa. In fact, no vote was taken today on the club permitting, but the debate over the early closing time is expected to draw a large, very opinionated crowd next Thursday. We'll be there to show you what happens.